Hi everybody, it's Kira Gretchen and we're at the WITI Summit today talking about Women in Technology International, and we just launched the first Women in Social chapter anywhere, and we are so excited about this. We brought a lot of people in the social media profession together and we learned a lot about what's working and what isn't in the field, and we've got a lot to share with you. And Gretchen just did an amazing panel on ROI with one of our corporate clients where she's managed to 35x in 1 month their revenue. Why don't you tell them about it, Gretchen?
Thanks, Kira. It was a great session. It was really great to have Ayman Barma, CEO, CMO, and head of product at youcaring.com on the panel with me. We talked about the importance of measuring social, the importance of showing impact for social in the business. And as you said, we have a great case study coming out where we were able to show 35x increase in revenue month over month. So great case study. It was great to be here, and it's great to share some great work about social with our community. So in the very beginning, there was a big power struggle with social between marketing and PR. And marketing won that fight for the most part. There are PR agencies that do social, but for the most part within the organization, marketing owns that. However, what happened is that it cut off the potential so many times at so many organizations for social, because it should be cross-channel.
I think it's a couple of things. One is this challenge of where does it sit, and not wanting to kind of open up a hornet's nest of then a bigger push-pull battle. But I think the other part of it is really they don't know how to measure it, and they're not looking at it as honestly an acquisition channel. Also, in addition to just being a PR channel, kind of like a community channel, and therefore it's kind of, most of the companies I've been at, if something is an acquisition channel, it gets funded for sure because it's driving sales. If something is more of a branding channel or a community channel, it may or may not get funded. And I think that is part of the, it's a chicken and egg thing.
Figuring out how to measure social and be successful, showing the value of social, is the not knowing how is the issue within the organization, and knowing how is the solution. Well, I think this is one of the things I want to really get across here, is that you have to have a good tracking system. Part of being able to measure success is being able to track what you're doing, and a lot of people miss and don't do that original work to be able to track, and it has to be in place, and sometimes it takes a while. However, once you get it, and you have to test it and try it, but once you get it set up, as Ayman was saying, not only tracking down to the dollar, but also down to the individual piece of content. So, we look at and do reports in a couple different ways. So we do overarching reports so we can show, the health and the growth and all those things against the KPIs that we've established. But also we get to look at each individual piece of content and see what's driving revenue, what's driving traffic, and being able to sort of build our content plans a lot based on what's working in the market that are driving the results. So the thing is that, again, people try to get users to go from A to Z, when you need to take them from A to B, from B to C, from C to D, and you got to figure out what all those steps are, and that's called a funnel. And that funnel, we call it social sales funnel. That social sales funnel is unique to every business too. So you have to look at what are the needs of your customer, your potential client, so that you can help them. And it might be you can get a great message out to them. You can get them to click on that. You can get them to go to a landing page. You can get them to sign up for you to give them more content. You can give them more content, and meanwhile you've got their email address before you gave them that content, so you can remarket to them. You can give them content. In that content, you can give them a call to action to set up something with you. We have a B2B client right now that we're creating their sales funnel for a construction company, and for them to be able to drive leads to the sales teams on the phone, right? And you can take people from browsing enjoying, you know, their space in social media to actually setting up that phone call for a business. But I can't do it from I can't go A to Z. I have to take them piece by piece,
Yeah.
step by step by step.